Our playthrough of a bunch of public domain games. We're going to start things off with ARG.
ARG! You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. I'll get my ARG on.
So ARG is a, it's funny because
Wow, mystery coin.
ARG is a caveman with a big nose.
Yeah.
And there is a video game called Big Nose the Caveman.
I like it.
It was, I think
A
it was
coincidence?
It was an unlicensed NES game. Speaking of, that's pretty much the closest thing that the NES has to public domain, are those weird unlicensed carts.
Boulders. Good God Almighty. Here we go. Now we're in business.
Ricky, that video will go up probably tomorrow.
All right. We're recording at a weird hour, so we're talking to our buddy. Oh, I've got to run under that. It gets me every time. I was getting past it before. Now there's my axe. This game is unforgiving.
The music is not bad. I mean, it's just,
Wow.
like you said, it's repetitive. But I like the steel drum.
Well, I used to like it.
When I was on a cruise, I've only been on one cruise, but when I went on the one cruise that I was on last year, they had a guy up on deck playing steel drum, just 24/7.
Oh my gosh! Here, boat, you try. It's red and green.
And the first day or two, I was like, "Boy, this is great." And by the end of it, I was ready to not hear the steel drum anymore.
Wow, boat. Remember green and red?
Yeah, I was up for jumping.
Yeah.
All right.
Another good thing about this game, they anticipated the 2-button sticks. Of course, it was out in '94, so. It's a very beautiful game, and I mean, it's very sweet looking.
Especially when we just were on the back of watching Super Bob Dylan. It looks like,
Yeah.
It looks like Monet compared to that. I'm skipping the fruit.
I noticed that.
No interest.
You're too good to eat the fruit? Wow. And also, look what you're you're going too quick, and then look what happened.
This
You're
is
down.
the first time I've played this game.
Yeah, but
okay?
you're impatience. That's what was it Mr. Miyagi would say? Oh yeah.
What would he
Wax
say?
my car. That's what I meant to say. Go ahead and do it. Best defense, no be there.
Sweep the leg.
He wouldn't say that. That's what the Cobra
That's
guy
all he
said.
said.
He never said that. Jump! Oh man, that boulder does not screw around.
All right, got the axe now. I'm unstoppable.
You're the axe man.
It's on my license plate.
So watch the little eyeballs. They follow you. I think that's cute.
Well,
I wonder if you can jump on that log real quick, let it roll over you, and then jump.
maybe so.
I've gotten past this tons of times. I don't know why I can't do it tonight.
Here it comes. Oh.
It seemed like a great idea.
All right.
Steel drum. More. I like how he rolled behind the bush there.
2, 3. Oh.
Yeah, you can't run under it.
Yeah. So you've
Time
gotta
to move
go
along,
under it.
boat.
Yeah. Well, we'll move on to our next game.
Trust me, if you get past it, it gets better.
We're gonna play some MF Tanks. And we'll do that here.
I'm anxious to try this one.
Now, while we're waiting for this to load, so you can't run WHG load game. You have to load up a workbench to run WHG.
As far as I
load.
know, yes.
Okay. So that's one thing FSUAE has over Amiga Forever.
I mean, if there is a way, that doesn't mean there isn't a way. You can do it. I just don't know how to do it. Oh, that's cool.
This thing is kind of sweet.
Video do-si-do.
Go. Oh.
Oh, that was crazy. Yeah.
And then there's a cool text effect coming up shortly. Unless that really did crash the game. But I don't think it did.
It is loading off disk.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Ricky in the chat says a PD game that me and my brothers played a lot was Dogfight, a 2-player World War One biplane game. You know,
Sounds like combat.
there's also a game called Biplanes that is also a PD game, and it was just so hard. The AI was so hard that I did not choose it. Yeah, I think that I actually did accidentally crash the game.
You know, Amos was quite a system if you could figure out what was going on, which I could not. It was, I mean, are you familiar with Amos? We've talked about it briefly.
Just a little, but it's.
Turn the, never mind, I was going to say you turn the floppy to turbo.
You know, a lot of times that option is grayed out, but not in this case, so we will do it.
I've never had it screw anything up, but I'm sure this is the Amiga, so I have no doubt it could happen.
There we go. Okay.
Sweet. It's uncompressing.
Look at that blinking.
That means whenever you see that, that means that something's uncompressing in a memory. All right.
All right, we're in. So this is MF Tanks.
Now, do you use the keyboard for shooting or anything?
No,
Is it all done with
it's
the mouse?
all mouse. And the mouse is very I don't know if the mouse was this sensitive, you know, in the Amiga, in the original version, but you can just barely, and of course you're very reliant on the radar. That's your only. And these things just slide around like you're on ice skates.
This is sort of the next generation of this game. I mean, in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
The
scaling is really impressive.
It is. I mean, the Amiga you could have really done something really impressive. Did you ever play the updated Battlezone that Atari released? Of course, this was one of the other Ataris, but Activision released it, actually, now I think about it. My brother actually had a published map in it.
Really?
Yeah, he was actually published. My brother was a real scooper on this. He was real good at it. But it was a pretty good game. It was much more advanced than the original Battlezone, obviously. This is more like if you took that original Battlezone and went maybe 2 years forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You would get these tanks that could scroll and rotate in real time in front of you.
What?
That thing was moving.
Yeah.
Now, are there any other enemies? Or?
No. So, like I said, that's really where the game sort of falls apart. Is that you're literally doing this the whole time?
Does it ever get harder?
You know, I don't know. I want to say that it does, but maybe it's just because I died. Why don't you give it a shot?
All right.
Move this back a little bit.
It would be awesome if you could use the scroll wheel to move.
Scroll wheel support oddly not supported.
Look at that guy, he's hauling. Good God, you see that? Look at that.
Yeah, I mean they move.
Is there an ammo limit?
Yeah, your X's fill up there, but they slowly replenish. And right click is smart bomb.
Sweet. I'm gonna try that. Oh, I guess I'm not. I'm gonna try it again. Let's see here. It's right up on me.
Ooh.
I like the sound effect for the smart bomb.
Yeah, it's neat.
Oh, it kills everything.
It's a smart bomb.
Oh, you got really good range too. Oh, he had shot.
Yeah. That was from like
pretty good,
3
bud.
miles away.
I like it.
MF Tanks is a keeper. All right, let's move on.
Simple, but sometimes the simple concepts still work.
All right. And we're going to take a look at Super Obliterator. So we will need to double click that file that I've already lost. I guess it's this one. Oh yeah, and I could have just gone back. I know what I could have done.
You just ran ARG.
That's what I do.
This is what you do. Systems. I did wonder if you could run WHDs off the loader here, but I don't know. I don't know that. That's one aspect of this I don't know about. I know it. I mean, obviously it'll run the WHDs.
Right.
So that was on. I think you had it on your F drive.
Yeah. Is there any way also that you can set this to always display?
Yes, you have to snapshot it. Right there.
How do I?
Okay. Right. Yeah. I go down to view by and name. Now go down to what you want. Now go back up to name. Do that right click again. Nope, you just closed it. Go back, open it back up. Now click on this. Click on the box. The box. Now
Okay.
right click. Hold it down. Hold it down. Go
Okay.
to window. Go up to view by icon. Now click on it.
Boy, that's crazy.
And we're in.
Oh man, we're in all right. We're in super tiny mode.
That's okay. Hold down escape for a minute. Now click on ×2. No. On the box above it.
I know. I'm trying to get my mouse back. Okay. Can we not go full screen? There
Yeah,
we
that's
go.
what I mean. Now we've got multiple choices here. Why don't you give this a whirl just however you want? You can see you can put it on 2 buttons. I'd probably do that at least.
Yeah.
And you can give this a whirl.
Looks like we're playing the PAL version. This is not normal, right?
I didn't have any trouble on my. The thing is, you run at a higher resolution than I do.
Well, I think I'm also running a different file than you too.
No, that's the exact same one I was running. That's the one I zipped up.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's get out of here.
Hold down escape,
Yeah.
and then put it back on 1X. There you are. Now go back to full and see what it does.
Well, it's not looking right in 1X. So. No.
It's strange. I didn't have any trouble with video on it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're not going to get a chance to look at Super Obliterator, unfortunately, but Aaron may be able to put something up on the old site.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. That's
All right,
strange.
guys. Yeah, but
Super Bob Dylan.
Super Bob Dylan. Moving on.
You gotta put in games.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think I just typed in Super. Oh, it was because I was looking for Super Obliterator or Super Obliteration. Because I was thinking about doing that, and Super Bob Dylan was the first thing that popped up. And that's how it became what it is. The best.
I'm interested to play this. There it goes.
This does take a while to load.
Does turbo work on this one?
You know, there was one.
I've been looking for a way to actually just have it permanently on turbo. I'd rather just permanently be on here. Because
And then if it doesn't
makes a huge
work,
difference, yeah. God.
So let's crank this up.
Yeah, I haven't heard the music in this.
Oh yeah. And come over here.
Is that hard rain?
This is blowing in the wind.
Oh.
Dub
Yeah.
sail. Oh, and I've in this game, left click. If you click the left mouse button, you exit the game.
Oh, brilliant.
So I've done this about 1 billion times, so we're gonna have to load it again.
That's a brilliant act by the Bob Dylan makers. Well, it'd be interesting to see if turbo's still on or not when it comes up. So at least we can find something out.
Let's see. I don't know if how do you tell if turbo's on or not?
Well, you click it. Now it's on.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't. And I'm gonna go ahead and redo my controls too now that I'm here. That would be over here. Oh, okay. They've already been remapped.
Yeah, that's idiotic with the mouse. It's even written there. It says it.
Yeah. All right.
You got a code? Oh, I guess you can skip levels.
Yeah.
Right? She's no good. Oh my God. This looks worse. This looks worse now than it did when we.
Well, the music doesn't help it. You know, it's.
Yeah, is that the best thing it did?
Yeah. You get that little bit though.
Yeah.
And these guys, sometimes sometimes they work like turtles, and sometimes they don't. So like,
what is happening with Bob Dylan here?
he's getting high.
So
he's playing guitar.
What does that do to help you?
He's super Bob Dylan now.
Okay,
so,
does that mean he's like he just get hit once?
Yeah, he can get hit once.
So it's like getting the mushroom.
Right. Exactly. And this guy, you got your B and your pencil eraser, common enemies of Bob Dylan. Then you pick up that 6502, and that gives you super music throwing powers.
I bet that was like a synthesizer or
It
something.
might have been. I'm almost out of time.
Is there a second button to run faster or anything?
No,
Okay.
unfortunately. All right, why don't you take over?
All right. Talking New York. Whoops.
I don't know what happens when you break all those blocks if that thing comes.
I was wondering about that.
Nope. And so the thing about these fireballs is that they never rest. Like they
Everybody's
bounce.
troubles, everybody except mine.
That's kind of funny.
Careful here. There we go.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her looking around the mic.
Oh, sorry.
Everybody's troubles, everybody except mine.
Pick the bad time to move that. All right, here we go. Now I'm ready. I love Bob Dylan, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Do you?
Oh, yeah. One of my all-time favorite songs is Tangled Up in Blue.
It's a good one. I was listening to some Dylan earlier today, a little Nashville Skyline.
Everybody's troubles, everybody except mine.
Also, I like Times They Are Changing. I like, he's got a great catalog.
See, that's what I'm talking about. The lip on the pipe.
Yeah, that is. I like Hard Rain. He's got a lot of good stuff.
He does. He does.
He deserves better than. Really.
I don't know.
I guess
know.
it's this or nothing.
I don't know how many hours he spent playing this game.
How do you compare this to the Lemmy game that we played? Remember that one?
I don't think we ever actually played that.
I
think we just talked about it. Yeah, I think
you're better at this than me. I did a Amigos play on it.
Yeah, I remember watching, but I can't remember. I think the Lemmy game is most likely better, right?
The Lemmy game is pretty funny too.
It's like, why would you risk life and limb just to pick up a couple extra of those?
Everybody's troubles, everybody except
Well,
mine.
I don't think they put a lot of thought in level design.
No. There's that weird red stripe.
I wonder if there's any codes. You don't did you ever see any cheats for this or anything?
No. The only thing I could find on this was the other guy that played the game. Let's do a quick check just to make sure. It would be neat to see. Super Bob Dylan Amiga.
Cheat.
So, cheat, yeah. Good call on that.
Oh
yeah.
dog.
All right, we're skipping to the end.
God, can't BF4 3F4.
We'll use our multi-monitor powers.
Don't hit the wrong button, for God's sake. Yeah, there it is. BF4 3F4.
Oh, and you got to do it cool guy style, maybe.
You remember you changed up to the
Oh
button.
boy. This could
This is F. And then next one is 4. Next one's 3. Oh no, what happened?
I hit the wrong button.
No one's been stupid enough to do this in the entire history of the world.
Perhaps we don't need that quite so loud.
Yeah, that definitely it's definitely blowing. All right. You smacks that out. Try again. You just hit the button and try again.
Boy, this is really a poor implementation of the code system.
Considering this wasn't like it was ported from console.
Right.
You know you got a keyboard, dude. All right, B. F. 4. Three. F. And then the last one is 4.
All right.
Hey, all right.
Time Out of Mind. One of his 80s albums. Oh boy.
Everybody's troubles, everybody except mine.
Neil say you need to go fast.
Everybody's
Oh,
troubles,
man.
everybody
Can't jump
except
on that guy
mine.
either.
Everybody's troubles, everybody
running under
except
him.
mine.
Oh god, you have to type that code in again if you die.
Everybody's troubles, everybody
All
except
right,
mine.
here we go. You got 2. No, you got 1 guy.
Everybody's troubles, everybody
All right, guys. This has
except
been Super
mine.
Bob Dylan. We're shutting it down. We've had enough.
Oh,
Everybody's
We'll
troubles,
see you guys next
everybody
time.
except mine.
Adios.
Adios.